Ever since the dawn of man, man himself has been fixated with the acquisition of material wealth. The Aztecs were killed by invaders for their gold, pirates raid ships for their bounties of goods, and today modern man is still fixated with this goal. Who has the nicest shoes, who has the biggest house, the fastest car, or even who has the best patterns on their virtual guns. Now, the beauty of trading in Counter-Strike, or any other game for that matter, whether it be H1Z1, Dota 2, Team Fortress, it's the most cost-effective way to acquire whatever skins or items you're going to want. Sites like OP Skins or CS Money, or even the Steam Market, they are all designed to make you, the consumer, lose money. That is why these sites exist. They make a profit. They take a cut of whatever you sell, whatever you earned, whatever you bought for their own profit. Now, all these sites and services all have their own unique way of doing it. The Steam Market takes 15% of whatever you want to sell the item for and pockets it themselves. OP Skins takes 10%, slightly better than the Steam Market, but it's still losing money. And sites like CS.Money, they downgrade the value of everything you have and upcharge the value of all of their items, so that way, no matter what you're trading for, you're going to be losing money. People often ask me, how do you go from no inventory to a stacked inventory? How do you make money doing this and upgrade your inventory to get to where you have a relatively sizely inventory? Well, let me tell you, it's not free and it's not cheap. Part of business itself is the motto of you have to spend money to make money. All you have to do is start with a $20 Steam card, a $30, or $40. Let's say your parents buy you a Steam card for your birthday or for Christmas. Don't buy a game with it, invest it into skins, and then trade up so that way you can not only have skins, but then you have the money to buy games. Just the other day I sold one of my Counter-Strike knives to buy one of my friends' DayZ because I wanted someone to play that with. If you trade skins wisely, you can make money and just have spending money for games. It's a worthwhile investment, and even so, if you suck at trading, you still have some cool skins in a game. But you have to start somewhere. You have to have a jumping off point. You cannot start with a 3-cent inventory. It's just not possible to start from only the drops you get in game. You need to have some sort of jumping off point, because who's going to want to trade you for a 3-cent skin? Nobody is. They're going to want to trade you for a knife, even if it's a cheap knife. A quick junker $30 knife is still way more valuable than any of the skins you're going to get dropped for you in game. Or if you just buy an AK Vulcan for 20 bucks, something that people want that has value that you can use as a jumping off point to in turn make more money. Now, in your experience trading, you're going to encounter 3 main types of people. You're going to encounter your money makers. That's people such as myself who don't care what the skin is, how many of them you have, as long as it's worth money. We look at the monetary value of the item, not how cool it looks, not how cool Betsy down the street thinks it looks. We only look in dollars and cents. Then there's the exact opposite type, our type number 2 being the skin lover. They look at only what the skin is. They don't care what the price is. They just care that it looks cool or that they like it, and they're willing to make a trade. So these two types work in perfect synchronicity with each other, because one is looking for a profit, the other one is just looking for skins that they like. So both sides can benefit if they try to trade. Now, the third type of trader is the more rare type, and you don't find them all that often, but these are the collectors. I'm not just talking the cheap collectors, I'm talking the serious collectors, the people who have copious amounts of skins that they don't need strictly for the fact that they want to have it. They don't care how much it's worth or anything. They care about how rare it is and the fact that they have one of them. Now, there is also the ever-elusive fourth type of trader, and I don't even want to call them a trader because frankly they're not. They're scammers and or hackers. They look to acquire your skins, they will use threats, they will try and trick you, they will do everything possible. One of the common ways they'll do it is they'll say, hey, I want to trade with you, but can we just trade it to a middleman who will then distribute the items to both of us? There is no middleman, it's just the guy's friend who's trying to take your skins. And there are so many different ways to try and scam people that can happen to anyone and everyone. Pretty much everyone I've ever met has either been scammed or at least someone has attempted to scam them. It's just a part of trading. You have to be smart and not do anything stupid. Basically, the best way to do it is send me a trade offer or you don't get the item. I'm not going to do anything through OP Skins. I'm not going to send anything to a middleman. I'm going to send it to you and you to me in a singular trade offer. Anything other than that is just risking your own goods. And Steam even says that that is the only way you should trade. If you just go to Steam support and say, my items have been taken from me wrongfully, and they ask you, well, did you just do a trade? And you say no, then they can't do anything about it. It's just bye-bye skins. You're out of luck. The scammer has won. And then sometimes if you're talking to someone and you're not sure if they're a scammer, but then you start to catch on and you say, look, I'm not comfortable trading, you seem like a scammer to me, they might threaten, hey, I have your username and password. I'm just going to steal the skin if you don't give it to me. Or they'll say, you know what, I'm going to report you for scamming because you don't want to go through with my trade. All of this is BS. Tell them, go ahead and report me because they're going to find nothing. Tell them, go ahead and hack me because there's no way that you have my username or password, or let alone the mobile authenticator code that would let you get access to my account. It's just a whole lot of BS that people are going to use to try and take items from you. Now that we have that out of the way, we need to cover how you actually find the true value of your items and then how to make a profit from said items. Now, some items are very complex to try and trade. Things like case hardens, where the amount of blue matters so much, or the pattern that's on there, or an item like a slaughter knife, where it depends on whether there's an angel, a diamond, etc., etc. Or items like a Doppler, where there's phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they can all vary. You've got black pearls, sapphires, rubies. There's just so much variation, it's hard to trade. But there's three main ways. Now, the first one I'm showing you is a site called Steam Analyst. This is the most common way that all traders will use to determine the value of their items. It checks the overall value of items that are selling on Steam, on OP Skins, what people are willing to pay, what people are listing the items for. So we'll take a look at what I have. I have a factory new Karambit Doppler. Now, if you look on OP Skins, it's selling for a heck of a lot cheaper than on Steam. But if you look underneath the knife, it'll say factory new and minimal wear, and then its price value and its key value. Those are the true value of the item, not how much it's listed for on either of those sites, not how much it's selling for, etc., etc. It is showing you the value of the item. Now, people can either ask you, what is the price of the item you're trading, or they'll ask you, how many keys is it worth? It's good to know both of those numbers, and if for some reason you don't have time to Google it, you can just do some basic math. A key is valued at $2.50 and nothing more, nothing less. So if you can just take the value of your item, let's say it's $250, you just divide that by 2.5, you have the value of your item, plain and simple. Now, the key to making a profit trading is you have to acquire an item that is worth more keys or dollars, whether it's United States dollars or some form of alternative currency if you're living in a place other than the United States of America. And the beauty of a site like Steam Analyst is it shows you the overall trend of the item over time, and you can set that time span to whatever you want, so you can see if the item is uptrending in value, going down, what you should or should not invest into. And another important thing to note is all serious traders that have the good quality skins or knives is there's a concept that is unanimously accepted known as downgrade equals overpay. If you're trading a crap knife for a better knife, not only must you match the value of the knife that you're acquiring, but you must overpay them by some amount of dollars or keys, so that way they are making a large enough profit that they would be willing to downgrade their high quality item. A smart way you could go about trading would be trade for a $10 overpay and acquire a knife that you had to overpay by $10. But when you go to trade it, ask for a $15 or a $20 overpay and just grow and grow and grow. If you spent 20 keys on an item, ask for 21 keys when you're trying to make a trade. Make sure that you're the one profiting in the long run. There are times when you're going to have to trade and lose money, but the point is that you have net growth over time. A small side note that I'd like to get into when we're referring to trading with keys is you're going to often hear the terminology of pure or mixed. That's referring to pure of one type of key, such as 20 Operation Wildfire keys or 20 Gamma 2 keys. But if you're trading mixed keys, which be keys of all different kinds, they're going to ask for more often than not. They could say, I want 20 keys pure or 25 mixed. That's just part of how trading with keys works, is you're going to want to acquire pure keys or greater amounts of mixed keys. If you're wondering where to go to hunt for your first trades, try hitting up your own friends, people that could give you the family and friends discount, so to speak. But if you don't have a whole lot of friends or no one with any good skins, hit up sites like CSGO Lounge or CS Traders, or go ahead and post on the Counter-Strike Trading Discussions forum. You can also go into trading servers in Counter-Strike. There are community servers with people trading in all different ways. I'll end the video with this. Be smart and safe with all the trades you make, and try to accurately know the value of your items and make a profit on them. I'm going to be having more videos come out soon on how to value Dopplers and slaughters, how to check the floats for your skins if you don't know the float off the top of your head, how to trade Kados and case hardens, the works. I'm going to have you guys covered, so just stay tuned. If you so choose, smack a subscribe on there and get the latest scoop on all the trading details your heart could ever desire. With that, enjoy your day, happy trading, keep it real.